Casey here. For those of you that don't know me, I help goal-oriented women, high-performance women, lose weight, get happy, get healthy. But really, I'm really good at giving women permission to do whatever they want. And weight loss has everything to do with that. And before I got on today, I was like, dude, it was just the biggest writer's block ever. And last night I had all these things I wanted to share with you and here on the podcast and on the live. And so I'm just going to sit back and let the channel be the channel and share something that's happened to me about body weight loss and just overall success. Who's down? Who's down to hear this nugget?
I was not supposed to be successful. Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and get everything they've ever wanted.
And it was funny, I was looking at a video 2 years ago that said why women run away this time of the month, why we want to run away. And I was talking about how I wanted to run away. But right now, something hit me across the face this morning and I wanted to share it with you. And it's all about being a rebel with your weight loss. I get thousands and thousands of women who apply, who tell me what their problems are and what they really want. And overall, it's the same. It is, I can read it. I mean, I could read it if you want me to, but I'm probably going to do another live, like a part 2, part 3, part 4 today. This first little 10-minute video is going to be about permission to be a rebel with your weight loss, permission to be a rebel with your health, because there's too many women struggling with autoimmune issues, with their weight. They've struggled with weight their whole life. They've struggled with success their whole life and all these things. But more importantly, it's something about their body. Even health coaches come to me, personal trainers and all this. And they're like, I'm doing this stuff, but I don't look the part and I need help, right? Got you. So this is going to be, it's kind of weird because it's not going to really talk about food or anything. It's going to be more about something internal. Are you ready? Are you down? Okay. It's about self-trust, because who here can look back on something in your life and think, I knew it. I knew it. If I could go back, I knew deep down, way back then, I just knew it in my soul. I just knew it deep down that this was either the way to go or not the way to go. Who knew it? Did you know? If you look back on something, you just knew. And you're like, I should have listened to myself. Yeah. Self-trust. Yeah. It's happened to me 1,000 times. And I'm this confident, boss, everything that y'all see in me, right? But there's still this little girl. There was still this little girl in there that was refusing to grow up, that was refusing. We don't know what she's afraid of. We don't know whatever, but there was this little girl in there that didn't want to become the woman and be fully responsible. It's weird. So the lady that asked me the question, because I know what it's like to go to doctors, spend thousands of dollars for them to tell you oh, try this thyroid supplement, or, oh, nothing's wrong. Yet you're doing all the right things. You're eating all the right food. You're gluten-free. You're dairy-free. You're really following what you're eating. You're going to the gym, but you're not losing the weight. Matter of fact, you're probably gaining, and you're only losing strength and energy daily. That's when it's really time to look at this work, to really look at this work, because I understand. I have struggled. I had hypothyroid, undiagnosed for many years, anxiety, adrenal fatigue, no energy, sleep was off, no libido. I was going to the gym all the time, doing the cardio, tracking my food, yet my body, it was just where's the results? Where are the results? And that would make me feel so bad about myself and all these things. Well, of course, I had a lot of blocks that I didn't know. We just didn't know, right? And I teach all this in the program, and I'm going to give you a training at the end of this, so don't worry. But the lady right here, she said, I eat gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and I still don't look and feel like I want. The next one said, I just want to know how to heal my body. I've spent thousands on doctors. Now they've got me on hypothyroid. I'm still 45 pounds heavier. This other girl here said, the doctors tell me that everything's fine, and I know something's going on. I even had a hysterectomy, but I keep gaining weight. And I also have a total hysterectomy, and I don't keep gaining weight. So what's the difference? I'm going to get to that. This one just says, I just want to feel attractive, Casey. I'm 42. I feel so old. I've gained so much weight, and I just can't figure out how to do it. Okay, so one little clue I'm going to give you, because we could sit here all day. I've got all the how to, I share everything. Even when I didn't get paid, I would share everything that helped me. Seriously, I've got all this, everything that has helped me and that has helped thousands of my people, followers, fans, whatever you want to call them, clients, get results. It's all here. It's all CaseyShip.com/register. Follow the prompts. You'll get to it. But the biggest thing in today's permission to be a rebel with weight loss is this. I know you know deep, deep down in your soul, in your feeler, in your heart, I know deep down you know something ain't right. Yes or no? You know something's not right. Deep, deep down, you know that you're going to the gym, you just know something's off. You know something's off. I want you to trust that for once in your life. Because you know the person that didn't want to listen, the part of you that doesn't want to listen to that is the little girl that's looking for permission. So the part of you that doesn't want to listen to yourself is the little girl, okay? So recognizing that you know something deep down's off, but you're still just continuing to do the same stuff you've been doing. All right, I'm inviting you and giving you permission to be a woman today. And I know that may be scary, but you can handle it. You're capable and you can do it this time. So the part of you that's the little girl that doesn't really want to grow up and make these hard decisions and do the hard things needs to take action. The reason why a lot of us feel stuck because we're not taking action and we know it. We know there's a part of us that has gotten complacent with what we're doing. Woe is me. This isn't working out. Frustration. Whatever the case may be. Who's been, if you've been in a vibrational frequency of it's not working more than 2 days, that means you're choosing to stay in not working energy, right? And that means there's something inside of you. There's this little girl that's looking for permission to break the rules, that says you don't have to do something that you don't want. You don't have to stay in that because it doesn't feel good. You don't have to stay in that uncomfortable situation. You're not powerless anymore. So I'm giving you permission to be the rebel here. And I want you to tap in and see what it is that you know deep down you need to be doing. What do you know you need to be doing? What do you know that's needed right now? And drop the excuses, holidays, family, grow up. The problem is your nervous system can't just snap out of it. You can't just force yourself, because that's the problem. That's why you've got a hormonal issue. That's why there is a weight problem, because you forced so much. You've taken action when you really probably shouldn't have, and you've not taken action when you probably should have, because there's a child in there that's running the show. There's a dysregulated nervous system child in there that's running the show. And it's time that your adult woman capable self can be the rebel. Okay? So F the doctors and what they're saying. F these little programs. F the program you're on right now. It's not working and you know it. Why are you continuing just to show up? Do you know that's the sign? That is a dead giveaway that it's like morons. What's that? Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different result. And notice what I said, it's doing. You're not changing how you think and how you feel and how you be. That's the other problem. And everybody wants to know, Casey, I like how you seem so confident. I like how your body looks. I like how, you've got kids and you seem to do this, and your partner and your husband and all these things and your business. Oh my God, you went from being poor to, making this money and doing what you want to do. What? And I show you how. I have the how. The how is here, right? The how is here. So this was just a wake up call for you to give you permission to be the rebel. You know deep down that the doctor is full of, you know what? I'm not going to cuss because I may want to use this as a post. You know the doctors aren't working. You know the medicine's not working. You know that even though you lost weight, it was with another method that's not sustainable. You know that. You know that you're one little thing away from happening to be thrown all off your perfect little plans. You know all this. You know all this already. So why are you choosing to stay? And I'll tell you why. There's a dysregulated nervous system from a little part of yourself that's a little girl who thinks she's powerless and she can't do anything about it. That's what's going on. Oh, I don't have the money. Yeah, you do. You may not right now because you've been thinking like a dysregulated little 2-year-old and an 8-year-old. You're not a woman yet. You haven't really grown out of that box, right? So It's calling you to tap into your power. Tap into your power, be a rebel, call BS on those doctors, on the medicines that they have you on the programs that you're doing, and just stop. Stop doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That means you want to stay, and that means you're choosing to stay in the crap. That's what that means. And I know that's not you, because you're following me. If you follow me, you are an action taker. You're a bad, you know what, you are a deep down, you can get things done. I mean, people look at you and think, wow, how does she do all that? Right? So that's why you follow me, because there's something in the frequencies that's there's something there. So something's got to change. You can't just do the same diet over again. You can't just go to the doctor, same doctor again, hang around the same people, do the same family events, drink the same drinks. Because if you do, you're going to just be the same next year. Oh, but that's just too much. Right. So do you want to grow up, be a rebel, like tap into that powerful woman that you are? Or do you want to stay the little girl with a dysregulated nervous system that just wants to make other people happy and doesn't want to cause a lot of trouble and just wants to stay powerless and sad because things aren't working out? Yeah. So it's time that you learn how to heal your nervous system and learn how to get the right resources so you can balance your hormones. Finally, get the right docs, get the right resources, learn how to actually eat, do the food and gut test versus a freaking diet. Do a diet that you found on Pinterest or what a coach told you to do. I mean, let's not even get into the coaches that are coaching people. Like, if you could see their blood work, if you could see how they live, because when you buy into somebody's thing, you're buying into like how they live. Just an FYI. That's why a lot of times you buy into it and it's not sustainable. Right? It's because they have a cat and they live in an apartment and they don't have a family, and that's just all they do is sit on the laptop all day, and they can work out as long as they want and do what they want to do. Like, did you really expect to have a massive lifestyle shift from working with a 23-year-old it's a 23-year-old and you're like 40, you've got some miles on, been through some stuff, maybe you don't even have your ovaries yet. So yeah, there's that. So permission to be a rebel right now in this season. You know the truth, it's not working. So stop going to the same doctors. Stop looking for white coats to give you answers. Stop going and doing the next little diet, the next little shiny object syndrome, and the next little, this coach because she looks pretty. Come on, man. That's like taking a knife to a gunfight. It's like a Benadryl when you need a Xanax. Okay? So be the rebel. Go against your own rules here. And so I want you to feel it. You're going to feel it inside of here. You're going to feel it inside of here. It's just, you're just going to light up. You're just going to be like, yes, I feel powerful now. This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. I feel validated. I feel just like this is it. I've never heard it this way. That's what you're looking for. And that's going to breed the confidence you need. And you can pull away from being the little girl and you can start being a woman. So I'm going to do some other lives today because I've got a lot of people that sent me some things and I'm going to just hammer those out. I'll probably do some TikToks. I'll get back on here. So today it's all about permission to be a rebel. Call upon your rebel spirit. You know the truth, but tap into your powerful, capable self that's a rebel. This little girl that's trying to run the show and just staying in the powerless ways and doing the same things over and over, she got to go. She can't come in 2024. We're going to have to bring her into our heart space and let her know we got her. She's not in control anymore. We've got her. Okay. Get all the resources, tools, everything, doctors, everything I've done, all the clearings, nervous system regulation, the right resources for workouts, diet, everything. CaseyShip.com/register. I will talk to you soon. I'll be right back.
This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required. So hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.